How is everybody doing? Welcome on into Tuesday. I think I have everything correct. I see the little fellows down there. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those eyes? That is a creepy, creepy, creepy song. Space Viking 42, Marine, Reaper, King Supreme. We've got Nika Fernandez. We've got a bunch of people in here. Right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. Thank you very much, Nika Fernandez. Thank you very much for that. It is warm today. It was like 80 degrees earlier and very humid. We had some outrageous amounts of storms earlier, like weather-related storms, not me-related storms. And my goodness, there was an excessive amount of humidity and everything else. Haven't been excited to watch a streamer in forever. You know what, Marine? Thank you very much for that. It is Mountain Lion. So good to see you. How are you doing, my friend? How are the little ones? Grandkids? The time? Wait, Order 67? No, Order 67 is the one with General Gao's chicken. And Mountain Lion, we did. Musk, it is also so good to see you, my friend. I know I caught you right at the tail end as we were raiding out yesterday, last night. But it's fantastic to see you. Thank you for popping on in. And Mountain Lion, you were in Nika Fernandez's stream earlier watching more SnowRunner. Nika Fernandez was out there playing SnowRunner. We've got all these cool people who do all these cool things, and you should absolutely be checking them out. Nika Fernandez streams. We've got Space Viking, who also streams. So let me do the actual, like, legitimate thing. And there we go. You've got Nika Fernandez there. That is Forza. Nika Fernandez plays a lot of Forza, but also plays a lot of SnowRunner, Zelda, Cake Burrito. It is so good to see you as well. Tag them and I will follow. Well, alrighty then. We also have Storm of Iron who streams. Oh man. Yeah. Also, Cake Burrito, what have you been up to? That right there is Space Viking, who it looks like has clipped a little bit of SnowRunner. So that's another thing, you know. The daughter I am about to boot her teen butt, so heat sucks, and I think my AC is totally... Oh. Was that... Wait a minute. Hold on. Space Viking? Was that... Who was that who came crashing on through like that? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Rask, thank you very much. Those are all right there. That was a fantastic clip. That was an absolutely wonderful, fantastic clip. Rask, they kind of go along with all of the various tattoos and things who did not obey the bridge closure. Reaper, I appreciate it, and I know they both appreciate it too. It is good to see everybody in here. This is more SnowRunner. I'm doing good today. I'm doing all right today. I am glad to be home. It was kind of my late day. Was that a GTA style jump using a car trailer as a jump? Using a vehicle as a jump, basically. What would you get for another tattoo? What would you get for another tattoo, Marine? Always down for a good SnowRunner streams. Well, Reaper, very much appreciate you having the time and wherewithal to want to stop on in. That's what we're here for. We're here to goof off, talk about things, and play SnowRunner. And there are a couple of things that I do wish to discuss. How many had seen the news? Your wife told you to follow your channel? Oh, who would that be? You want a wolf or something like a dragon? Ooh. Marine, did you ever play Elden Ring or watch any Elden Ring? So, here's the thing. I write down certain things. Well, a wolf dragon. Kind of like a moose lobster. A terrifying moose lobster. Hmm? So sometimes I write things down. Fuzzy dragon with wings. So like, they do have furry dragons, right? That's not a. I mean, there are all kinds of cool dragons in various different cultures and mythologies. Falcor was one. Falcor! Yes. Yes. Tractor Man, what's up, dude? So, I would like to discuss with you the first order of business, which is the not even a remaster, not even a remake, the port of Red Dead Redemption to the PlayStation 4 and the Switch, the Nintendo Switch. So they're bringing Red Dead Redemption to the PlayStation 4, not the 5, not the current gen consoles. Yes. Yes. And they want to charge you $50 for Red Dead Redemption. They want to charge you $50 for a previous generation game that perchance you have already purchased, that you would say, well, why can't I just upgrade it to my current generation of console? Exactly. Make it a remaster. Remaster it. Because honestly, look at all the stuff that's been coming out that has been a remaster. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. She's a resident surgeon, hasn't had time to be on Twitch. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Very cool. I think I know who you're talking about, too. Is usually in Sergeant Rusty's stream, I want to say. I'm guessing. But yeah, $50. $50. If you want to play Red Dead Redemption, the previous version, which was on PlayStation 3, because I go by PlayStation console lifespans, but that's just me. So yes, $50 if you want to play Red Dead with, what's his name, John Marston. You want to do some good old-fashioned John Marston? I was working on a four-wheeler till I couldn't. I found the socket. Oh, you did find the socket. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, usually I have some decent faith in Rockstar, not so much anymore. Okay, that's who I thought it was. Rask, thank you very much. Driving the new Combine home, 20-plus feet wide and 38,000 pounds going down a two-lane highway. Be safe, my dude. Well, I mean, have you... there is that, too. So Rockstar doesn't do so good in the remake kind of category. I heard on PlayStation they were saying it was going to be backwards compatible. I do think these companies are being run like they don't even know their audience. In a world with Game Pass, they think that will fly. I feel Nintendo is partly to blame. Their games are always $50. The thing about Nintendo is they're an island unto themselves outside of the regular console wars. You're always going to have PlayStation and Xbox. The Nintendo does not figure into any of that. She's working resident hours, sadly, which I imagine means like ridiculous amounts of hours and things like that. Also, has anyone seen any of the advertisements for Last Voyage of the Demeter? Are you a vampire fan? 6 days a week, 20-hour days? Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. It was scary stopping for breakfast and fuel this morning at the gas station because $105,000 check on the machine was in the... Right now you're playing SnowRunner. King Supreme, that's awesome. SnowRunner is one of my absolute favorite game. Like the kid that doesn't get picked. Yes. It is Dracula, but here's the thing. We always saw the voyage of Dracula kind of shrunk down in a lot of the movies. A lot of the movies. We always see Dracula journeying across the ocean to make it to the New World, but we never actually see the journey itself because usually the boat arrives to port and it is filled with dead people and rotting things. Also, has anybody ever watched The Strain, which was on, I believe, FX? Oh, crap. Smacking my stuff around here. Did you watch The Strain while it was on FX? I feel that was an absolutely phenomenal. Registered nurse hours are nowhere close to that. Cake burrito, good man. The strain was good. I'm really excited for the last voyage of the Demeter because it actually is relying on practical effects for the creature. And I really, really, really like that because there is far too many movies out there which leverage too much CGI. And we're at a point that CGI should be better. Shotmaster Flex, it is so good to see you. Welcome on in. CGI should be at a point. Actors did a great job. And they were awesome. I have a Strain pop figure. It's of the Master, who was actually in the original season played by Robert Mallet, who used to be the Kurgan in WWE wrestling. Hey, Bronsolini, what is going on? How are you this evening? I think, honestly, The Strain was a great, great show, and it really, really went places. Really went places. Consumables, short logs. We got stuff to pick up all over the place. Over here. Vehicle spare parts. Right. Over here. Vehicle spare parts. Where are the consumables? Oh, the consumables are going to come from the farm. We could go do that. And then the short logs are over here. So that's a 2-slot trailer. Or no, 2-slot body. And then 1 and 1. So we could do that. We're off the highway. Only 10 more miles on back roads. And it's home straight. Work stuff. Take care of your work stuff. Becca uses her Romanian accent to say Dracula. Dracul. And some of the movies CGI looks like The Rock as the Scorpion King. Yes, we will reference that. That is a thing. Hey, we never built this bridge. What do we need to do to build the Sawmill Bridge? We need 1 medium log and 2 short logs. So what's this up here? That is a log trailer. So we need a short log body. Okay. What are we gonna? Yeah, we're gonna build this. I think we're gonna build this because that'll give us access to more of the map, and we'll be good. We'll be good. I think we'll be good. Also, South City Bridge, which will also give us access to that. South City Bridge is this one, which is 3 wooden planks, which are right at the sawmill. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So we're actually going to need a truck with a... Yeah, it's got to have a short log body on it. Short log body, and then... Actually, you know what? I got an idea. You know what I haven't used in quite a while? Not used it in quite a while. So that means it's going to be somewhere... somewhere down the line here. Tega, Vorongrad. Or is it... Where the heck is this? I know it's around here somewheres. Oh, there it is. We're going to go Caterpillar CT680. Echo Spark, how are you doing? Or that one Godzilla movie people try to forget. Well, the Godzilla movie that had Matthew Broderick, I believe, was more practical effects. Because that was late 90s. Twisted Bliss, how are you? What is going on? Do I ever use mods? This has been a pure vanilla playthrough. I have never actually used any mods for this game. You're working on Special Order. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, so we need to put a short logging frame. So we'll do the short logging frame on this one, and then we will be able to do off-road tires, the UOD2s? That's what they were. Okay. All right, so we're going to drive this thing over to the I popped it into neutral. My bad. Okay, so we're going to drive this thing over. 2 loads of short logs. We will get 1 medium log with the trailer that's already over there, which is incredibly useful, so we don't have to pick up a trailer here. I haven't used this truck in a while, and the interesting thing about the Caterpillars, they don't really have a very good suspension in the back. The front end of the truck has suspension. The back end of the truck does not. It's got like that rocker arm style, so it just kind of tends to bounce all over the place. But yeah, mods are a double-edged sword. I believe that you really need to play the game all the way through before you end up using mods. And there are people who kind of think that mods, there are a ton of quality of life mods. Agent Giggles, how are you this evening? Good to see you. We're going to see the Dracula movie on Sunday, her day off. Okay, so is that out this weekend? No messing up on this contract? I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try not to. Oh, also, I wanted to add a little quick thing before we actually do anything. See this right here? Sticking. Nope. Here we go. See this right here? Oh, it is sticking. Hold on. Can't really see it. Saltwater taffy. Creamsicle. Saltwater taffy. It's kind of warm in here, so this may have bit me in the butt. But I grabbed a fistful. I grabbed a fistful of saltwater taffy. I had a friend try to drive onto that port to switch maps, but he was going too fast and just drove straight into the water. I like the mods that are legitimately real vehicles. Yeah, it's cool to get mods that are actually based on like Unimogs or Power Wagons or any of the square body Chevys. Okay, maybe it is a little bit too warm. I have here a cotton candy, bit of cotton candy piece of saltwater taffy. That all came from Old Orchard Beach. Also, when I was in Target the other day with my nephew buying snacks, can't see it, but it's Nerds Gummy Clusters. So it's like a fruit snack, like a little fruit snack coated in Nerds. And they call them gummy clusters. Tangy and crunchy outside, sweet and gummy inside. Lean jellyfish. Lean we are not. Oh yeah, Nerds are where it's at. Lean jellyfish, thank you so much for the follow. I do really appreciate that. How is everything with you today? How's your day going? Welcome to Tuesday, or if it's not exactly a great day, it is Monday number 2. But yeah, hands down, Nerds by Willy Wonka, one of the absolute best candies around, without fail. Living in the lap of luxury at the moment. Brilliant. Freeze-dried Skittles. Like, are you saying use some, what is that, dry ice to freeze them up? I think this is a food ASMR with idle diesel in the background. Well, it's the diesel that's kind of the ASMR, I think. And then it's just me stuffing saltwater taffy into my face. Saltwater taffy that was made in Old Orchard Beach, Maine. Would you consider multiplayer? I usually play multiplayer. Stuck on a rock? Of course we're stuck on a rock. I usually play multiplayer on Thursdays. So this is our single player day. Yes, behold, you have returned. The ferry has been crashing games. You are right, Cake Burrito. It all depends on the truck, actually, believe it or not. So I think they address that in some of the patch notes, but it's not completely repaired. But yeah, usually Thursday nights are pistachio taffy. Ooh, pistachio ice cream is where it's at. But pistachio taffy. I've got cotton candy, banana, watermelon, and creamsicle over here. The work, the ferry is not faring well. I like this. Oh, you know what? We forgot to turn on our beacons. My mom got some freeze-dried candy There was caramel, apple, milk duds, Skittles, Airheads, gummy bears, some kind of ring candy, and a big bit of honey. That's an old school candy right there. That is a very old school candy. And have you ever had Dippin' Dots? Has anybody ever had Dippin' Dots? I'm starting serious diet today and I neglected it. Yeah, my bad. My bad. That's all on me, Space Viking. It's like the same flavor as the ice cream where you're like, is this pistachio? Oh, okay. Bit of honey, Echo Spark. Yep, 100%. Completely. But if you've ever been to like a carnival or a pier or a place that has just like touristy kind of stuff and you've tried Dippin' Dots, Dippin' Dots are like freeze-dried ice cream, I think. They're really good. And I had rainbow Dippin' Dots, which basically tasted like sherbet. Haven't had Dippin' Dots since last year at the State Fair. At the State Fair. Not knocking it, but I never understood Dippin' Dots. It's weird. It's really weird. King Supreme, no problem, dude. Seriously, SnowRunnering. Posted a picture of, okay, I will check that out. Banana split, Dippin' Dots, where to go. Ooh, that sounds good. You know what? It's funny you mentioned that. I was actually thinking about a banana split, and I have not had a banana split in quite some time. I would love a banana split. The only thing I never liked about the actual, like, legit banana split, like 2 modded trucks that I have. Which modded trucks are you using, King Supreme? So the only thing about banana splits is they have the crushed up walnuts. They make banana split jelly? What? No way. Bonkers. Heresy, you say? All right, so we're gonna go collect one up here. So that's the medium logs. We're gonna go collect that. We're gonna get this guy right there. UJMR. Oh, you made it. Ooh, dude, that's awesome. That is very awesome, actually. Get us out of the rut here. Off to the side a little bit better. But I never liked the crushed walnuts in a banana split. Like a traditional banana split is going to have crushed up walnuts sprinkled on top of it. Never liked it. I have a Renault Delta and a Mercedes-Benz Detros. I don't think I've heard of those before. We're on the home straight, only about a mile left of our 27-mile. When did you start, dude? Well, if you're going to have Banana Split, watch an episode of Banana Split Show or the Banana Split movie. No. No. No, I won't. Thank you. What if it's almonds or... You know what? I would do like shredded coconut. Shredded coconut on top of a banana split would be perfect. Or... Yo. About an hour ago. Okay. That movie was messed up. It, like, everybody is trying to capitalize on the Five Nights at Freddy's, like, weirdness success with animatronic creatures and animals and things like that. But I will say, Nicolas Cage in, what the hell was the name of the movie that Nicolas Cage did with the... Oh, man, what was the name of it? That was a great movie. Now we're going to try to turn around. Not lose the cargo. Oh, was it Wally's Wonderland? I think. Oh, we are hung up upon a thing. Go. Yeah, Willy's Wonderland, Wally's Wonderland, something like that. But that movie was great. That movie was twisted and just bonkers. But it was good. It was a really, really good movie. Five Nights at Freddy's giving young kids nightmares since 2014. Is that when the first one came out? Because there's like 8 or 9 different versions of that game. Who was talking about that the other day? Somebody was talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. Him chugging energy drinks. Like, yes, exactly. Which I wouldn't put it past Nicolas Cage to be the type of actor that would be like, no, I really got to drink all of these energy drinks to get the effects. 2014 is when the first one came out. Gotcha. Helping someone with season 10, and they're running mods. Only 2 though. I'm taking a picture and sending it in Discord. Okay. All right. Interesting. I'm curious. That on there. Now we just got to make it down this little path here to the bridge to where we can empty the cargo and then ditch the trailer right here, because then we won't really need the trailer. And hopefully we don't lose the cargo, because this is some weird ruts and stuff like that right here. Also, somebody else said that they were putting something in the Discord, so let's take a look at that. Pull this up right here. If it wants to do its thing. And we are hung up on something. There we go. We have food. Oh yeah, the 5 pounds of Jolly Ranchers. I like the look of that. Then as far as mods, oh, wait a minute. Is that a that looks like a C, like a 5500. That's and a really nice 5th wheel setup. That's actually really cool. That's a really, really nice mod right there. So it's like a C5500 or a 4500, which those things are either powered by an 8.1 liter LS motor, or you've got the 6.6 Duramax. That is an outrageous amount of chocolate, my friend. That is an outrageous amount of chocolate. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that, because I was looking into the price of like P.O. boxes just to make something like that easier. But called the Ironhide. Oh, yeah, because that would make sense. That would absolutely make sense. What are we looking at? Okay, in the SnowRunner pictures, you've got a C5500. Can you explain how liters equate to power for engines? I've never been able to... Okay, so here's the interesting thing. And it actually... So, there's a lot that goes into it. So, your liters is your displacement. How big an engine actually is. The volume... So, when you're... Think of the engine... If you have a V8, you've got 8 different pistons. They travel up and down inside the cylinders. The area in which they travel up and down in, that space that's there, the bore and the stroke allow you to figure out the cubic inch displacement of the engine. So if you have, say, go with the GM, the old school, the 5.7 liter V8, it is 350 cubic inches. Power, however, is not necessarily measured off of cubic inches, because if you had a smog, like a smog controlled early 5.7 liter, you wouldn't make nearly as much power as, say, like a the 2 liter supercharged Chevy Cobalt motor, which you could get. Mad Max, absolutely, my friend. which you could get, just shy of 300 horsepower out of. And if you were like an early smog motor V8, you would be lucky for 150 horsepower out of. Cheers to you, my friend. Oh. Exactly. Yep. Show you how low your 350 horsepower is. Yeah, your 350. Wow, we are hung up on something right here. I don't know why this is hung up on something. Okay, it must have been stuck on a root or something. Typing is overrated. Don't worry about it, dude. There we go. I think it's raining again. I think we go left here. But yeah, you can do things like your camshaft also determines how much horsepower you can potentially make. Forced induction, like turbochargers and superchargers, nitrous oxide injection systems. There is a lot of stuff. And Tractor Man is also right. Big engine doesn't always mean big horsepower. When gas and kerosene engine technology was being developed in tractors, manufacturers making 20-plus liter four-cylinder engines just to make, say, 80 horsepower, if that. Tractor Man is 100% right. The thing is, with those 20-plus liter four-cylinders, while they only may make 80 horsepower... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. While they may only make the 80 horsepower, they make an absurd amount of torque figures. Go. I knew we were going to have issues getting down. How many licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 3 or 411? 3. 1, 2, 3. Exactly. So, and what Shotmaster Flex is saying, that was an old adage to go by, and it was kind of initially the correct way to think in terms of making horsepower. There is no replacement for displacement. There we go. And what that means is the bigger the cubic inches, the bigger the liters, the bigger the engine is, the more power it was going to make. But with modern engine technology, fuel injection systems, there is a lot more that someone can do to make horsepower than just simply having lots of cubic inches or displacement. So it's engine technology has come so far, and honestly, a current generation Camry is probably faster than, say, 90% of your muscle cars that were the kings of the hill back in the day, the absolute legends of the asphalt. They're nowhere near as fast. But then you also have to figure 1970s versus 2020s, tire technology, suspension technology, traction management. There is a ton of stuff to take into consideration when comparing two different automobiles like that. A lot of those 80s engines were dumbed down to emissions. So they lowered power output to have lower emissions. And that basically meant less compression ratios, which allowed engines to run on far less refined gasoline. You can run regular gasoline in a performance engine. Thank the Lord for being able to put a snail under the hood, boost. Yep, exactly. So the interesting thing is, if you have a naturally aspirated V8 engine, you want a higher compression ratio. It allows you to run a more aggressive camshaft. It allows you to run higher octane fuel and make use of it. But if you're running a boosted engine, turboed engine, supercharged engine, you actually want less compression. Smog era V8s make America very sad. Yeah, the size of like intake ports and exhaust systems, catalytic converter restrictions, catalytic converters that were the size of probably, your modern, modern television. What are we doing? Getting short logs one more time. All right, so we'll do the short logs, then we'll head back, and then we'll get the three wooden planks to make the other bridge. That we'll be making bridges. We'll fix the infrastructure of this one. Oh crap! Crap! Beyond happy right now. What's up, dude? Bully. My 79 Lincoln had just enough power. 160. Yes. The zombies are on another map. Guy built custom big rig. 2 V12 Detroit diesel engines making 3,974 horsepower. I've got a lifted Jeep Wrangler. Oh, that was some thunder outside. So if I lose power, I will jump on mobile. I'll let you guys know, because that was some mighty loud thunder that just struck outside. Nobody wants a 454 powered Camaro with 185 horsepower. Well, they got a 454 powered pickup truck, 1500 pickup truck, that did 240 horsepower. Oh, nice. Awesome. I will check that out in just a second. Yeah, see, this is why suspension makes a difference. Because the suspension would actually be soaking up these bumps as opposed to the entire truck bouncing around. So that was my fault for picking the CT680. But I like this truck. This was a truck I used a lot around Alaska. The other vehicle that I have, and you'll actually see it, Bronzolini, if you actually went to the Discord, you'd be able to see, I think I put a picture up there of my Camaro. I've got a 2010 Transformers Edition Camaro. Oh, the 4-cylinder Camaro? Well, there's also, Chevy released the 2-liter with the turbo Camaro. Thunder means only one thing. Lightning. Ka-chow! True story. But yeah, I've got my Camaro, and I've got my lifted Jeep, and I'm pretty happy with that. I used to have a lot of different cars. There were a lot of cars that passed through my grubby little hands. Thunder means big American V8s lurking. Oh, cool. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. Didn't Cadillac have yes, they had a 500 cubic inch front drive. A lot of their stuff they had front drive vehicles. The Olds Tornado with the 455 cubic inch V8 with the transaxle that powered the front wheels. Very cool car. Very, very cool car. They've got one of them in Forza. But yeah, I've had a 454 SS 1990. I've had a 1970 Chevelle with a big block 454. Remember they made a concept Boss Mustang in the mid 90s, 10 liter. I liked the what was it? It was the Mustang Cobra R with that huge front chin spoiler and everything. All right, so recover that bad boy. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do South City Bridge, and that is going to require me to paint three planks. We'll go here. Yeah, I saw exactly one of those in the wild. It was near Boston. So the 454 SS was a really cool truck. It was an awesome truck. But also remember, a lot of those emissions restrictions and stuff like that were aimed at cars. And the automotive manufacturers figured this out and kind of cheated the system. So that's why you had trucks like the Dodge Little Red Express. Ori, what's up, dude? Oh, I used to own one. The interior was so comfortable. It had those red cloth seats. It had the big center console. Nice bucket seats, actually. Nice bucket seats. Favorite story ever is when cars started needing catalytic converters. Car manufacturers just put massive engines in trucks. Then we get the Dodge Little Red Express. Yep, the GMC Cyclones and Typhoons. Those were 4.3 liters with turbochargers. O con queso, you say. The old school Camaro ZL1s. Yep, all handling. The ZL1 or the the 1LE was the handling package. The ZL1 6.2 liter with the turbo. But the old ZL1, the old ones, like there were a lot of tuning companies that we don't even know about anymore. Street corn? So you've got like Baldwin Motion, or you've got Lingenfelter. You've got all of these companies that took a car that was already crazy and then just did wild stuff with it. They had usually their own graphics packages. Get a 1989 1500 long bed. Very cool. Very, very cool. Regular cab long bed. I had a 2003 regular cab long bed, and I put a Gibson Super Truck exhaust on that thing. That was fun. It was a lot of fun. I think it's the 3 watt. What is this? LK? Oh, that's the Lifting King. That's what they call this. The Lifting King. Nope, hold on. We need something that is capable of carrying 3 planks. Or we could live dangerously and drive the twin steer. Let's live dangerously and drive the twin steer because I love this truck. This is one of my hands down favorite trucks of all time. It's a mile long, but it's also one of the fastest trucks in the game if you put the highway gearbox in it. The way it leans around corners. And the whole thing, it doesn't have any flex to it whatsoever. No flex. The Lifting King sounds like a documentary about a heavy lifting body. It does, doesn't it? It definitely does. Well, I don't think I'm familiar with. Ran over that guy's front yard. Oh no, we ran over the Irish pub's rock. Elote? First vehicle in 2013 in high school was a 79 Blazer. Awesome truck. Then after that, I started collecting Volkswagens and other German stuff. So what drew you to Volkswagen and German cars? Like, was there something particular about it? Mexican street car. I don't think I've had that. Although I did have a really nice burrito from Moe's yesterday. That was kind of good. All right. Get this little bit of mist from the morning. Yeah, if we went faster down around that corner, we would have flipped. All right. I will Google that shortly. I don't think I've had that. The end of World War II brought me to Volkswagen. Okay. 79 Blazer, though. 79 K5 Blazer. Awesome truck. I used to have one of those. It was brown. And the engine actually, it spun the lobes off the camshaft, as most late 70s, early 80s camshafts were prone to do at times. There was a Dodge Liller Express, 2 gens of the Ford Lightning, GMC Cyclone, and Typhoon, 2 generations of the Dakota RT. The Dakota RT was an actual cool truck. Chevy 454 SS, Shelby Dakota, those were cool. Yeah, the 89 was like the squared off body style for the Dakota. Made mac and cheese with onion, bell pepper, and kielbasa. Dude, that sounds phenomenal. So are you trained chef as well, Marine? Or how did you come into enjoying cooking? 5.9 was great in those in the late 90s. Grand Cherokees. Yeah, the Grand Cherokee with a 5.9 was an awesome ride. Mine was a Cheyenne two-tone red, white with red interior. One of my favorite trucks I've ever had. Well, I had a couple of cool square bodies. I had an 84. It was a K20 lifted 33s, Flowmaster exhaust 5.7, and it had the TH400 transmission. Made a convertible. Yes, I've seen one of those convertible Dakotas, and it was weird looking. It was really super rare. It was a red one I used to drive by all the time. So the 84 K20, that was a cool truck. I am not trained. My dad taught me things, and he was the one who gave me love of cooking. Awesome. I think that's fantastic. I think anything that you find passion in. I didn't cook for years after he passed. Ditch the Flowmasters, and SLP Loudmouth is good. SLP really doesn't make a lot of good stuff anymore. They used to make a ton of stuff for GM, but now it's basically like, whatever rolls out the factory. I've got my red 77 International Scout 2. Had an old International Scout 800, which I could never get running, so I sold it. And a 96 Ram 3500 with a V10. But that was both rusted out and got horrible gas mileage, so you sold it. Didn't have the manual Danas in it. So it did have the manual locking hubs. Stormwatch, how you doing, buddy? What's going on? Yeah, it had the big manual locking hubs with the metal. I think they were made. No, were they Warns? I think they might have been Warn locking hubs, but it had the metal that was like next to impossible to rotate as it locked in place. I still had better luck with the GM factory currently at the lake. Enjoy the hell out of that, dude. Enjoy the lake. I like the automatic locking hubs. Get a top sirloin too. You know what? You're just spoiling yourself right there. GM auto locking hubs were actually pretty cool when they worked. Once upon a time, back in the day. When they worked, they were great, and they actually would withstand a significant amount of power. It's when they failed catastrophically. Ranger, oh crap. Oh wait, I am not going the right direction. That's why. Ranger manual locking hubs, yeah. All right, so we didn't blow out any tires, so that's kind of a plus. With my diesel Scout, provided I didn't drive like a Stolik, it's about 25 miles per gallon, making 200 horse. Yep. Dude, orange creamsicle is where it's at. My dad, uncle, and my nephew caught 13 fish. Awesome. Are you, Stormwatch, do you enjoy fishing? Or what do you like doing at the lake? All right, so go transport this right up there, and then we can go grab this watchtower that's right there. Gonna have a fly, gonna have a fish fry and barbecue chicken. Awesome, dude. That sounds great. I hope you enjoy the hell out of that. But my other truck that I really liked was an 86 K5 Blazer. It had the blue high back bucket seats. There was the blue velour interior. Love fishing. I drink and everyone else fish. I never got into fishing. Fishing was one of those things I just never had the patience for. That and I never liked putting the worm on the hook. Just never. Yeah. Never my thing. Never my thing. All right. And watchtower. All along the watchtower. So that opens that up, which means then we can go to rock slide and then we can go to temporary measures. You liked crabbing? Crab is good. Crab is fantastic. I love seafood. And I'm not just talking like sushi kind of seafood. I love seafood. I like lobster. I like scallops, clams. I regret ever getting rid of mine. It's such a weird and rare vehicle. You know, K5 Blazers are awesome. K5 Blazers, and there was only one of them that I ever really, my 84 K5, it was red. It had a 305, auto lock in front hubs. It had a 4-speed, the big 4-speed with a low range. That was a lot of fun. I took the top off that all the time. Used to love this fishing game on the Super Nintendo, but I think I've gone fishing once. And you know what? Honestly, I think the K5 was a better convertible than, say, like a Jeep. I don't like snagging a hook in a fish mouth and calling it a hobby. I never was into fishing. I was never into fishing. Maine lobster rolls. So, Marine, I don't know, were you here? No, you joined up with us after I came back from Maine. When I was up in Maine, I went to Old Orchard Beach, and there is a picture in the food channel of the lobster dinner that I ended up having, which was fantastic. All right, concrete slab for 1, and service spare parts 1. All right, we can do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Maine lobster rolls are fantastic, though. Don't like snagging. Yeah. You know what car drives me nuts? The Marauder. Why couldn't they just? You know, that's a good point. The Marauder never had lobster dinner, not Offset. Exactly. Can't wait till my brother gets a title for his. Oh yeah, the one you were telling us about. You got some fishing pictures, dude. If you want to post them, if it's a picture that you want to share, you can definitely post it up into the Discord. They were sick. I had a Ram Charger the same year, 440. Yes. Sparks Sim Racing. What do you know? Wild Wolf. We have a raid incoming. Pablo. What is up, everybody? For Burn Kid Sparks. How are you all doing today? I hope you are fantastic. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take this truck. We're going to take this truck. You know that guy? Welcome on in, everybody. Let me change the suspension mode on this one. Here we are. Ghost Luxury, thank you very much for the follow. You are all awesome. You are all fantastic, amazing, wonderful individuals. What is going on, everybody? I just happen to be Storm of Iron. I know, big shock, huh? I'm doing pretty good today. Wild Wolf, what's new? How is everything? So, I may not be able to really kind of hang out a lot in your channel, Sparks. But, however, of note, I do lurk. You got a new mouse. What's on your mouse pad? That right up there is Spark Sim Racing. And look at that. He is actually playing right now, or well, at the time of this clip, SnowRunner. Eh? Bourbon sugar beans. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Marine, thank you very much for the cheer, my friend. So what's going on? How's everybody doing? You know, that was actually created by our ever wonderful friend, Vlad. and he did a hell of a job with that. A Red Dragon mouse pad, but it's blue. So wait, Red Dragon, but it's blue. How is your adventures with SnowRunner going? As you were last seen playing SnowRunner. I hope you're well today. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for bringing your community here and letting them loose upon me. Wait, no, that sounds weird. Scratch that. Edit. Go back. We'll fix that. Not really. I don't even know how to do that. That's beside the point right there. Bourbon and brown sugar baked beans. Unbelievably yummy. That sounds awesome. So we're here.
Phrasing?
We're here because SnowRunner is awesome. We're in British Columbia. We're in Duncan Bay right now. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Everyone flips Sparks trucks. Oh, dude. Not Offset. You should see the havoc and tomfoolery that District and Space Viking get into. It is unbelievably. Oh, why? Cheers to you. Beans are good. Beans are definitely good. Although that's beef. That's not beans, that's beef. Oh, yeah. You're watching some foolery of District trying to break his game, dude. Oh, yeah. So, excuse me. I'm going to try not to choke like I did last night because I basically almost died trying to talk, breathe, and drink water at the same time. I don't recommend it. Are we dunking some donuts into the bay? Well, it's funny you mentioned dunking some donuts in the bay. Space Viking had left a Royal BM-17 truck right as you come around the garage right here. It was always in my way. So I took it and I pushed it over off the edge into the river, exactly where you where you end up taking the ferry across. Grandpa was also the guy who bought a single cab Ram 1500 because who needs an extended cab? Then he bought a crew cab Ram truck and was like, this is so nice. I can keep our luggage out of the elements. A regular cab truck is like a relic of a bygone age right now. But thank you very much. But yeah, District is one of those individuals who is just... Have you ever seen the Mayhem commercials? The insurance company? For mayhem like me, and a tree falls on something, or the kids completely annoying the mother as she's driving along, trying to take selfies and stuff like that. That's like District. District is there just poking the sleeping bear. District will... Yeah, we actually played a clip from Space Viking earlier. I'm a bear. Yes. Yes. If you don't like those Mayhem commercials, there is something legitimately wrong with your personage. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Oh, North City Bridge. How do we fix North City Bridge, actually? Those are two metal beams. Oh, so we need a force... Oh. Oh. You know, this is a job. You know what this is a job? This is a job for another twin steer. Twin steer, one of my absolute hands-down favorite trucks of all time. We're going to park this bad boy right over here. And go back to the garage. And... Or maybe a Spike TV ad during the ad break on Spike. Dude, Spike TV was a weird thing. Betas, prepare for violence. Oh, I detect something coming along. All right, there we go. We're going to use the twin steer that we can fix the bridge. Yeah, see, for some reason, Every single one of you right there. I am Shao Kahn, and this is Mortal Kombat. I feel like saying like I'm Steve-O and this is Jackass. But no, I am Shao Kahn and this is Mortal Kombat. All right, so we're gonna go over. We're gonna go over here, or somewhere over here. We're gonna fix the North City Bridge first. Your little dino, come on. All right, that's right. Oh, Marine got the health pack. Oh, Marine as Toad laying the smackdown. Reaper is Kano. Apparently, I'm still alive for some weird reason. I love Jackass. Jackass was an amazing show. Let's trees. All right, the Marine not offset. Oh boy. Oh, Marine went down. Not offset's running for the health pack that just dropped. What do we got? Come on now. Oh no, he didn't make it to the health pack. I swear to God, this game is not rigged. I really... Have I heard of a film called Aliens in the what? Look at that. It's certainly... No, I'm really... I do nothing. The dinosaur should not have turned around. Joker, Tickle, what's going on, dude? I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm sorry. That's not me. That's not me. Grandpa Harold had a truck that I'd love to own, a 1985 Ford F-250. That's a good truck. Single cab, long bed with 6.9 diesel, automatic. Uses that sound slow. He put a camper shell on it, and my dad and sister would ride in the bed of the truck playing games and sleeping. Oh, the 80s. He eventually put a homemade flatbed on it, converted it to a dually, would cut up scrap and use the truck to haul the scrap metal to the junkyard. That is a lot of information there. But you know what? It's relevant because those are the types of things that Tractor Man had lived with, existed with. You know, that's stories from him. And it's important that, you know, we all share stories for each other. I think this is it. That 4.3 was an awesome engine. An absolutely awesome engine. That 4.3 still exists in some form or another. Okay, we're going to have a rematch. We are going to have a rematch. And we will see just how things go. Because tomfoolery is afoot, my friends. All right. Round 2. Light the beacons. Gondor calls for aid. All right. Somebody make sure that my dude just goes, hope this time isn't ranked. I am not rigging anything. My hands are on a controller over here, okay? And... No. Oh, thank goodness. That was close. Dude, that was so close. That was so unbelievably close. Joker or Tickle. It was down to you and I don't know why my character survived almost to the end again. You got me. Your character for the Battle Royale, you survived. You lived. You lived to fight another day. Oh, it's totally random. It is totally random and completely cool. Oh my God, that's great. This is great. Also, the fact that Spark Sim Racing, dude, you got a mighty snazzy pair of driving gloves. Not gonna lie. Damn nice. That would be the type of driving glove that you would put on before you slip behind the wheel of like a Aston Martin, you know, DB series car. Just saying. Marks wears his seatbelt for safety. Well, we don't have our beacons on this one, so we can't really turn on the beacons for safety either, unfortunately. It's a hell of a rig, and I am always impressed. Gloves are because he is a pro hand. That reminds me of David Duchovny. David Duchovny as the hand model with Ben Stiller in Zoolander, which was an incredible movie. That's just, it's way too good of a movie. I really couldn't get by with the gloves because they wouldn't fit over the stainless. That's his answer. Okay. I mean, I think it's a perfectly legitimate answer. It's a 100% solid, completely well thought out. Camo! Your brother finally got grounded instead of you? Well, I mean, eventually you'll learn that, you know, there is safety in numbers. Did I do it? What did I do? I don't think I did something. Don't worry, they're gonna crunch. Yes. Yes. This thing is cool because it never used to have the all-wheel drive upgrade. And then it was Imandra. Okay, so we got more text incoming. There's two really, where did I get all-wheel drive for? So this actually, the all-wheel drive for this actually comes from Imandra. So you have to have the first DLC for this game to be able to get the all-wheel drive. The joys of your brother getting in trouble. I mean, there is that. Two really funny stories about the Ford truck. The first one is when my grandpa first bought it, my grandma said, don't buy it. He didn't. And grandma wouldn't talk. Grandma wouldn't talk to him for a bit. The other is they had drove the truck Washington, D.C., and my grandpa asked the guy in the hotel if he could park his truck either in the parking lot or on the street, and the guy was like, you want it to be there in the morning. Interesting. Season 1, basically DLC number 1 or the year 1 pass will get you that map pack. It's the Lake Cove. So you'll have Lake Cove and Imandra, which are two awesome maps. 40 and I'm grounded, so don't feel bad. But Toyo proxies, which I did explain, were an economical, sensible option. 100%. 100%. Absolutely, completely sensible. I think it's a valid choice. And you know what? You're forward thinking about everyone's safety as well. Cool thing is they get the radar trailer now, right? Yes. Yep. Yeah, the radar trailer, instead of having to recover it,
then I took an arrow in the knee.
You get to buy it. Okay, where are we going? All right, so to get those, we have to get the beams from the factory. And it's 2 beams specifically. Mandra snow laughs at Alaska. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alaska snow is nothing. Amandra, Amor, those maps are something to be thinking about. I think anything in the knee specifically sounds painful, Tractor Man. I liked Lake Cove specifically because of the night sky. Good stuff, buds. What is going on? How you doing? What's new? Aren't we all grounded? We're all connected to the ground. Gravity. Well, it's got the ice that it was the first map with breakable ice. So you don't have breakable ice until you hit Lake Cove. And that was a lot of fun to discover. That was a really neat feature that they had added into the game. And that was another thing. That was the Star in the Sky, the name of the contract, which I thought was fantastic. That was a really, really, really cool contract to do. It was fun. It was exciting. It was neat. It was really neat. A lot of that stuff that's like really, really unique and different, and you only do it once. I love doing that stuff. And it's like the big hauls. Like, I know on this one, I've seen it enough. There's the boat that we have to transport. 750 comes from there. Yes, the 750 comes from there. So in addition to the all-wheel drive upgrade for this truck, the all-wheel drive upgrade for the GMC 9500, you get the 750, and in Imandra, in the exact opposite corner from the tunnel entrance, is the big engine for the F750, which is essentially required, or else you're just not going anywhere. The F750 has like 4 different engine options. The only one that makes the truck usable is the final one. The Anniversary DLC. I don't think it has Anniversary DLC, but you have a thank you pack, a year 1 thank you pack for this game that gave you 2 or 3 trucks. Caterpillar CT681, you get the HX520, and I want to say the Brigadier, or the Brigadier might have been paid DLC, but I like the GMC Brigadier. It's a neat truck, and it's got a giant bear graphic on the side of it. But the interesting thing about that, because GMC and Chevy basically had the same truck, it was just different emblems on the thing. Oh, it's just okay. So the Brigadier was part of a paid DLC. Okay, snack pack cheese. Ooh, cheese. What kind of cheese are we talking about? Snack pack. Is it the spreadable cheese, or what kind of cheese? The Brigadier I thought was great. I really, really like the Brigadier because it's another one of those fun, real old school workhorse. I never used Cat until recent. You know, honestly, the Caterpillar, I used the Caterpillar CT680 in Maine. When I was in Maine during the very original playthrough of the game, I used the Caterpillar CT680 a lot. The Lunchable spread cheese, awesome, with the little red stick. Those were cool. John Salam, how are you doing? What's up? I hope you're doing good today, man. That spreadable cheese, hell yeah. Actually, any cheese that you can spread is a good cheese. Snack pack cheese. Thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You do have an awesome name, not gonna lie. Got the all-terrain tires on it, and it's outperforming the Mac. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I don't know why I blocked that. It could have been any configuration of letters or numbers or whatever, but sometimes it's weird like that. Yeah, you know what? Oh, crap. We just almost deleted the entire suspension on that one. It's amazing how a tiny little bump will almost obliterate. Oh, but we've got a service plaza that's up there. Okay, no, we have a spot that we can go to. And actually, we didn't really need to fix this bridge because there was an area we could cross the water, like right near. When he was in Maine, Storm got up on top of his truck and said, "I can see my house from here." This is just regular mode. This is pure vanilla. I'm just taking my time, cruising on through, having a good time with it. You finished Black River. Black River's a great map. Hope they get SnowRunner. Yeah, I mean, I know you say that, but I don't think it's gonna. As much as we would think that it's kind of neat, you can see my house from not offset. Yeah, there is that. But let's bump this thing up. Yep. A little bit. A little bit more. There we go. There we go. There we are. Perfect. Executed supremely. We gotta go. Okay, so the service hub is just right over there, which actually makes it super convenient. I don't know specifically what we're gonna need. Test that requires only for. Well, that's a contest. With the contest, they actually introduce various different things that you have to do it that way, and it's kind of neat. Kind of neat. I'll leave this thing over here because I don't know where. Oh, trailer. I keep forgetting about the trailer store. On the moon, you can see your house from there. With Google Maps, I can see my house. So there is that. All right. Can't take a corner to save our lives. All right. Go fix this bridge. We'll fill up. Wait, the gas station is. Yep, the gas station, the service hub is across the street. But yeah, this isn't hard mode. I kind of do things that sort of make the game intentionally hard enough on myself, like using absolutely the wrong vehicle for the wrong task, which it may not be hard mode, but it's fun. There's a really cool house up near, looks like a castle. If you switch from reverse to low fast, it will accelerate without stopping. Yeah. As the song goes, give me 40 acres to turn this rig around. Looks like you'll never have all-wheel drive. So here's the thing. Here's a little trick about that. If you get into a multiplayer game with someone who discovers and obtains the upgrade part, you actually will have access to the upgrade part. Believe it or not. Nika Fernandez, absolutely. Thank you very much. Woodstock, Connecticut? That's a hike. Very much. Woodstock, Connecticut is quite a ways away. Go repair this thing. Let's go refuel this thing. And I will keep this truck. Oh, there's a giant playground right there. We have the trampoline. It's an accident waiting to happen. What this is. I don't know what we dump off over here. All right. Okay, truck is fully repaired. What's here? Service spare parts, vehicle spare parts. Nothing exciting. It's really cool. Was looking at it on Zillow. There are a couple of castles that are down in Connecticut. Connecticut also has a couple of casinos. Also, this church is gigantic and slightly creepy. Pastor Pasta. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Yeah, Connecticut has a couple of really big locations. They've also got a couple of casinos. And Mohegan Sun is actually where they live, or not they live, they where they host the Terrificon, which is actually pretty awesome. That's a fun time. Foxwoods, yep. That. Okay. So, we're here. So that's got the vehicle spare parts. Mystic Seaport. That I hear is pretty cool too. Man, we've got so much stuff we never discovered around here. Oh, wait a minute. What do I have here? Oh, this is where my Ford F-750 was. And my Jeep. My Jeep's over here, too. I live in Wisconsin, so we have cheese, alcohol, and that's about it. You have ethanol, my friend. You have all of the ethanol. All right, tell you what. I'm going to get this bad boy. This is the F-750, fully upgraded with the all the cool stuff. Making Austin Powers turn right here. All right. So what I think we're going to do is potentially try to get another watchtower just for the hell of it. We tried to go with the Kenworth, but we got hung up. It's 12 fireplaces and towers reach 125. Dude, that's nuts. So what we're going to try to do is we got to here and we get stuck on a tree because the body of the Kenworth actually slid. It was kind of a pain. If I went into co-op with someone else and find the upgrade, well, you have to join someone else's game. But if they get an upgrade or if you find the upgrade in that game, but it has to be on that map. Yeah, that's the location you're going to buy if you hit the Mega tonight. Oh, dude, that's awesome. That would be cool. You know what? Best of luck to you, my friend. All right, so that is a whole bunch of stuff that is dumped over. Saw where someone tried getting that tower, and there's a trail to it. There's some really weird, unique buildings around New England, that area. There's a whole place called Dogtown. All right, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the road, and then I'm gonna go up river. So I don't get stuck. It's an abandoned trail. There is also, there's a couple of places, like I know Massachusetts has a location that used to be a town and then it was kind of absorbed by other towns. So they have a marker there, they have a historic little house there. But other than that, there's just walking trails. And it's pretty cool. It's actually a really, really neat place to visit. I went up there with a friend of mine years ago. Him and his then wife. Talked to him in a while. He actually worked for the Air Force. He was one of those dudes who was responsible for A-10 Warthogs. Pull up the map. Which map? In the game map? Oh yeah, there's a trail up here. Yep. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Now I know. I was thinking, wait a minute, trail up to, we talking real life? Are we talking trailer? SnowRunner? Words. I'm good. Totally good. Thank you though. Thank you. Yeah, I did this one in Space Vikings game. Found a task box, but when I pull into it, it doesn't show. So that could potentially be the location where you actually have to drop something off. Actually, there is a house in Everett. Across here. These bits and pieces. Oh no, it's all good, dude. Don't you worry. We're on the we're on the same page. We're good. Totally good. And I appreciate your input. Bounce right here. Aw, yeah. Cake burrito. I need to find the original sound of the horn because I changed a bunch of stuff around. And that horn is different, so explore which map. I would have to start a whole new game, to be perfectly honest, because I don't... Yeah, I've already discovered everything. Oh, this one? This is the most recent DLC. This is DLC number 10. This is British Columbia. I like this one a lot. This one's a lot of fun. I think you may have startled him. Oh, it's all good though. It is all good. All right. We need to figure out how to get around there. Oh, there's a little. Okay, there's the little campsite right up there. What DLC do you think is the worst? Tennessee. Thank you very much, my friend. Single map. And I understand what they were trying to do with the idea that it was a racing map. Because they were actually releasing Dakar Desert Rally around the same time. So they were actually trying to tie the two games together. So you had Dakar Desert Rally and you had SnowRunner, put out by Saber Interactive. And the thing about it is, you could get a DLC pack to get some of the trucks from SnowRunner to race in Dakar Desert Rally. But a lot of people were upset at the fact that to 100% the map, there was the perception that you had to play multiplayer and do these weird little races. And a lot of people didn't like that because they felt like they were, right from the beginning, they were saying that this game, no, it's not going to be. It's one medium log. Oh, all the way over there. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Kind of fun. Oh, landslide on the road. Road. It is concrete slab. Service spare parts. Ooh, I need to fix all of this stuff. Yeah, the races were no fun. I wish we could sort stream. Let me follow into categories and folders. What is up? 216. How are you doing, buddy? And to have a house complex that has a roof over 8 buildings on 60 acres. So Camo, all you have to do is find someone in multiplayer who is playing this. Just join a bunch of multiplayers. All right, so you know what? We're here. That's the White Western Star. Does this have a bed on it? No, it does not have a bed on it. Azov. Huh. So we also need for the rock slide concrete slab. We need 2. Ooh, wait a minute. Concrete slabs. No, that's vehicle spare parts. Where does concrete slabs come from? Concrete slabs come from here. Tried, took me an hour, still didn't find anything. It's a complete game of chance. Okay, so concrete slabs we can get from, because we're close by and we can actually. Okay, no, this makes sense. So this is why I left this truck here. These are actually very reasonable. $3.29 for diesel, although I don't know if that's liters or gallons. Hey, no, it doesn't. This is Canada. Is Canada Town liters or gallons in British Columbia? Because these are either really good prices or really, really bad prices. Also, what is a good mud-capable truck for level 12? Basically anything that you buy from the Russian trucks. Any of the Azovs, any of the Vorons, they're all really good. How you doing, 216? How's the family? How's the little fella? We are going to go, and we're going to use this truck to obtain concrete slabs. It's in maple. They buy it by the maple syrup bottle. Petrol by the maple syrup bottle. Anything Russian. Oh, well, yeah, exactly. Yep. Mostly because a lot of those trucks, too, actually have... KJ, no problem. Stream not really for me, but I wish you the best in all you do. Hey, it's all good. Don't you worry about it. Oh, that's why you said sorting streams. No, it's all good. It's totally all good. We are here. We are chilling out. And we're talking about maple syrup. Also, the fact that you can buy maple syrup, any truck with the alt... so, all-wheel drive, not so much. But if you have full-time differential lock, that's the game changer right there. Temporary measures. You actually get temporary... No, we didn't. So, realistically... So, landslide on the road is going to take a concrete slab, as well as rock slide is going to take a concrete slab. Okay, no, this is entirely doable. Let us continue on, onward and upward. It was nice. It was nice to see you pop in. Either way, KJ. Really cool vibe. The interesting thing is, with the differential lock, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, like a fuel standpoint. But all-wheel drive, being able to switch that on and off, find something that stops the R, you'd be hard-pressed to. Oh, dude, I love the twin steer. The twin steer is a phenomenal... Hello! Sup, nerds? What is going on, dude? How are you this evening, this afternoon, this morning? Happy time zone, my friend. Happy time zone. I love the twin steer. Absolutely love the twin steer. It's great when it's right side up. You are 100% correct. Getting it flipped and getting pinned between two trees and no points. Wary sparrow. Ever wary. Thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. I hope you are doing well this evening. You're a warthog. A warthog is cool too. I like the warthog. It's honestly, the warthog is criminally underused. But yeah, I like the twin steer. Hungry though, gonna go find something. I am also hungry. Also, when am I not hungry? We were discussing food earlier, so there was a lot of that kind of conversation. Yeah, there was a lot of that conversation. We were extensively probing the bounds of food and food-related things. Yeah. Where's your pizza? It's certainly not here. I would have eaten it already. Cool, Wolf. How are you doing? What's going on? What's the good word, my friend? You're here in British Columbia. We're using the twin steer because we need to go obtain 2 slabs for different purposes. I like the twin steer. I really do. And honestly, if you don't want to use a trailer, you're playing some SnowRunner. What map are you on SnowRunner? No, I was pondering a pizza. Ooh, what kind of pizza would you do, Hilo? Lurk and watch a battle of the 5 armies. The 5 armies. Which one's that one? Or am I thinking Lord of the Rings? Blocks. It would have been awful had I loaded up on concrete blocks and not realized that I needed concrete slabs. That is a huge... you jump around right now, Maine. Maine is a cool map. Maine, I actually really like because you get the Aramatsu Forester and you get the second Taiga after you build the lumber or the wood processing plant. Okay, steak and corn, awesome. How do you like your steak? What do you do to prepare your steak? Got a couple of pineapple ones in the freezer. Do it up, dude. Pineapple. Pineapple the hell out of that thing. So, interestingly enough, the chicken habanero sandwich that one might obtain from Domino's contains pineapple. You want this in State of Decay 3? I don't think this truck would cut the mustard in State of Decay 3, unfortunately. Like, this is a very large, unweed. Hello. This is Storm tells me to eat pizza. I will eat pizza. All right. I mean, you can. Totally. You know, Elo, you are the master of your own domain. You control your own destiny. Camo, I'm going to keep rolling this thing. And by rolling, I mean rolling, rolling, rolling. Ride. I don't need your negativity here, sir. Medium well, whichever way it falls. Medium rare. Have you seen the road around where I live? Well, no, I haven't, so there's that. Although, I think you could find a far better truck in an apocalyptic survival style game than the Twin Steer. Like, if your options were any of the vehicles in SnowRunner get you through the zombie apocalypse, the Twin Steer would not be at the top of my list. Like, not even by a long shot. I mean, it's great in this game. But as far as, like, a survival kind of vehicle, now you told me to go for it and pineapple it up. Means I have to now. All right. I mean, you do you, buddy. Medium rare is too chewy. I love medium rare. Take the Kenworth. Yeah, right. That thing's cool. I like the Kenworth and I like the Mack. But I also really like the Navistar, the MV5000, because you know what? It's the only one in the game with the mesh over the windshield and the side windows. Survivability. Gonna get some rest, so good night, y'all. King Supreme, thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Take care of yourself, sleep well, and we will see you the next time. The Navistar, yep, exactly. Navistar's got the cage windows, and it's also a brute. That thing is awesome. Just got that today. Pink sea salt, fresh black pepper, garlic, onion powder, paprika, some butter, a little bacon chunked on top. John Salam. So this truck right here, this is the Twin Steer. This is the Twin Steer Western Star 6900. And yeah, I like this truck. It is the only truck that you can get in the game that is a 4-slot cargo capacity. And this actually makes a difference when you're doing long hauls and you're like me and you don't have a self-inflicted rule about never recovering a truck. So if you don't have any issues with recovering a truck, you can just recover the Twin Steer after you drop off a 4-slot unit of cargo. And it's brilliant that way. It's absolutely perfect that way. Because you can do large planks, you can do large pipes, you can do 2 metal beams, anything like that. And it takes a little bit of finesse because it's kind of temperamental. A lot of people like to say that it is very top heavy and it is very tippy. It is. Playing with friends makes this 1,000 times. I like that. So, Wary Sparrow, we actually do multiplayer in Space Vikings game on Thursdays. So, Thursdays, 6 to 9 p.m., we do multiplayer on SnowRunner. And Space Viking kind of picks the map that they, and then we do that. And it's a lot of fun. Maple smoked cheddar. That sounds great. We're going to loop around. We're going to dump this one off here, and then we're going to make our way back around, and we're going to dump this other one off right there. Rock slide. So we'll pick up rock slide. Oh, come on. Rock slide. Perfect. And that's some fuel right there. But you're right. When you have but here's the thing. Yes, you can have multiple friends playing this game at the same time, and you could be running around the maps and never bump into one another. Or you can play the game where you're in a convoy and you're all going around doing different tasks, leading different objectives, or not, excuse me, completing the same objectives together. Running in a convoy, you've got a scout or a fuel truck, you've got the cargo haulers, you've got support vehicles, and it's a group effort. I like the missions where they recommend a scout vehicle and everybody hops into a scout vehicle and you go on basically a four-wheel drive jamboree adventure. And it's so much fun. So much fun. And we did that in Lake Cove quite a few times, actually. And it was fun. We went around to the different locations. I think I was using the Jeep. I might have been using a Jeep or potentially the Lodestar. But District, myself, and Space Viking, when I took a screenshot of all three of us lined up at one of the particular locations, we actually made it onto wait a minute, I could have taken that one. Yeah, but this might be the slightly safer route. It's fun. Complete a few mod maps with friends. Yeah. There's some really good mod maps to trail ride. Yeah, trail riding, I think, is a lot of fun. Trail riding is a ridiculous amount of fun. Watched a video about the RDR and PlayStation 4 5, so glad to play Tractor Man. Right? But yeah, the being able to just simply drive around with friends. We took that screenshot and we ended up in one of the monthly updates for SnowRunner. They showcased one picture from Instagram, one picture from Twitter, and one picture from, I think, Facebook or one of their Facebook groups. And our photo was the Instagram photo. And it was awesome. It was so awesome to be able to do something like that. And I didn't know that we actually got picked until you're on Michigan. I like Michigan. I like Black River. I like Smithville Dam. They're my two favorite maps out of Michigan, because the other two, Island Lake and the other one, aren't as fun. But that is how they were set up, how they were designed. Not to be not as fun, it was set up so that it was a little bit more of a challenge. We're going to get this one concrete slab over here, and then we're going to go bring the other concrete slab over, dump it off at the other road blockage. Has anyone told Storm of Iron kind of looks like AAA? Sola Felix, I have not had that one before. So I've had a whole lot of other comparisons. I don't think Triple H has been one of them. I use I like the Action. The Action's great. The Warthog's great. Crocodile's great. Like the really robust, smaller sized off-road vehicles, even though the Action and the Warthog are both technically considered scout. How long ago? I think Tractor Man, if you go to the Discord in SnowRunner section, I think I put a link there to to the website. Fancy Flugel. Fancy Flugel in this concrete slab at a mini truck. This is definitely not a mini truck, that's for sure. This thing is awesome, though. I like the twin steer, and I'm really having a blast with this. I think it was 2 months, 2 months or 3 months that they posted it up. Oh yeah. All right, so that's the one concrete slab that we had to deliver to there. Found it? Awesome. I used the Action because the small fuel carrier. Yes. That one is lucky that it has the autonomous winch that you can actually get on that thing. And it's a huge, yeah, because it's like a regular scout vehicle in that regard. I don't think the other one has the medium scout or the medium winch. April 21st. Okay. Slabs indeed, my friend. So we're gonna. All right, so we might have cut that corner a little bit too close. We're gonna rework this corner. There we go. I think we should be able to swing it now. And good, just thinking of making a Minecraft series minifigure redstone golem posable. You know what? That's a whole bunch of words I truly don't understand, but I know Minecraft and golem. Not the Lord of the Rings golem, probably the animated from inanimate object golem. I'm doing good, though. I'm doing fantastic. I am having a great time. When am I not having a great time here hanging out? I always have a great time when I'm here. I truly don't think there has been a single time. Well, other than like technical issues, gonna watch the animated one next. Oh, the older one, the Hobbit floater. I think you could watch that on HBO Max. Honestly, that does not bother me. When a truck flips over, I see that as an opportunity to go engage in tomfoolery and shenanigans. I started watching that one the other day, or actually a couple weeks back. I never got to it. Oh, you own it on Vudu? Dude, that's such a great movie. The music in that one, the singing, that one's fantastic. Also, I have no idea what I'm going to be watching for. I need to figure out what I'm going to watch. You just lost power? Damn, dude. Imagine this beatable trucks. Fancy Flugel. Have you been here before for this little thing called truck darts? Because that is a thing. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, wait a minute. So, landslide on the road is also service spare parts. Vroom, vroom. Oh, yeah. We need service spare parts. I don't know. Wait a minute. I would say that we could try to make this into a mini luge run. Surface spare parts. So, in White Valley, Alaska, there is a runway. We're living in Connecticut, being under a severe... Right? I am a little bit further north than you, Camo, and they were talking about all that stuff as well. And it's nuts to think about that New England is getting tornado watches. All right, Fancy Flugel, bear with me momentarily, because I've got a nifty little thing that we're going to explore. And it involves slinging trucks. And you'll see what I mean, because it's a lot of fun. We're gonna drop off this cargo, and we are going to get... Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. But that's... Oh, damn it. But that's okay. New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. Yep. That was most agreeably a boop. East Coast gonna have those tornadoes. Kansas is sick of them. Oop, my bad. Brushed up against that dude right there too. You guys will really like this one. Yeah, New Hampshire's been getting a ton of water. There is an absurd amount of rain
Is it
that has been
just me?
following. Daddy
Is it getting
Ash!
saner and saner these days?
Yes, indeed. It is getting saner and saner. Whee! Well, I think I got a coffee one. That one doesn't go good with the fruit flavors. Not at all. Oh, you are you? All right, so we get a blown out tire. Also, quick tip. If you have a force feedback controller, or you have a controller that has a speaker on it, there we go. You got to turn the vibration off. There would be an earthquake watches. Yeah. All right. Global map. We are going to go to Alaska, White Valley, over exaggerated. We used to have another Great Lake in ancient times. Gotcha. Oh, you know what? We can't. Hold on. We have to change the gearbox on this, right? Got to change the gearbox because we need 8 forward gears. 8. La da da, la da dee da da. Right, come on now, giddy up. So this is White Valley. And this is the runway, as you can see by the giant plane that's right over there. Usually, and I've been slacking. I've been horribly slacking because I've been playing a lot of other games. You need 12 forward gears. We have 8. We have 8 forward gears. So these trucks are all lined up right here, all different colors, like Skittles. And usually, we would accelerate down this runway. And if you see at the end of the runway, those little shapes that are down there, those are typically vehicles. They are typically stood up on end. And away we go! Whee! It's... Oh! We didn't make it full! Relic, what is up, dude? We didn't make a full twist. As you notice, there's a lot of stuff in the water down here. A lot of stuff in the water down here. Also, if you notice, we have one truck that is furthest ahead over there, underneath the water. That is our distance marker. So that is the truck that has flown the furthest. But yeah, that's our version of truck darts. Oh yeah, all of the oil slick that's on that. But usually right here, we actually have all of these yars set up for... It's set up like it's a bowling pins, because you can actually take them and put them on their back so they're standing straight up and down. Okay, so the controller with the speaker, if you damage your tires, what happens is it'll always cause the controller to rumble, 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 and it doesn't stop even when you repair the tire. We're going to buy a thing, but I don't want to get my hopes up just yet. Okay. But yeah, basically, we use these trucks, and we effectively go bowling with them, and it's actually quite fun. All right, back to Duncan Bay, British Columbia. That was just a little taste. I do actually need to get all of those trucks set back up again so that we have our wonderful truck dart bowling that we can engage in with tomfoolery shenanigans galore. Okay, so we did that one over there. Now we need... Where are we? Okay, we're here. Need to take that over here and go to the rock slide. That's going to be... all we need is service spare parts for the rock slide. Tell you what, know a place where you can do truck flying? Oh, you don't say. All right. Get this little warthog. Let's take the 1 cargo unit of service spare parts. 3 months, 17 days, and 23 hours. 44 hours. Eddie Ash, awesome. Very cool, dude. Travel. Fly across. I really, really wish that the whole ferry thing actually worked and we had an animation for it instead of just the camera angle changing. 1 year, 6 months, so a year and a half there, Jaristrang. 152 hours. Yeah. 9 months, 18 days, and an hour. All right, so service spare parts. That. We play co-op on Thursdays. So typically Space Viking will be the one to choose the map, and we'll all jump in his game. Relic has been following for 2 years, 7 months, and 7 days. There's just a slight bit of a cooldown on that. All right. Go drop this off, and then let's pick up the next one, or... oh, crap. In the mud. Yes. You know, I believe you're right. I wonder if it's got something to do with the name change. Could be 8-8 and trucks fusing into one another. Nine months, 10 days, and 23 hours. Try that one more time, Nika Fernandez. I like this truck. This truck's fun. Oh boy. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh man. All right, come on. Oh wow. Actually, did we put the... no, we didn't. 1 year, 9 months, 21 days. Was it... that was 20... so we met in 2021? 1 year, 8 months, and 10 days. That was at a Monster Expo. It was way cool. There you go. So that's an awesome way of keeping track. That's a fantastic way of keeping track. Yeah, there are certain ways to go about things, Camo. Okay, so that is out of the way. Oop. Against that. Going. What the hell, dude? Whoa. Over 1,000 hours. My goodness. I knew I didn't want to say. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. All right. Temporary measures is 2 short logs. So I have to get 2 short logs to fix this little bridge. Or no, you know what it is? It creates a little That hill? Short logs will do the trick. Yes, I'm pushing SnowRunner hours just watching you. You are. You really, really are. Like, I am over 1,000 hours. I mean, this thing over here? This waggy thing. All right, you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to hit this thing. Aha. 62 hours. I feel that is slightly off. All right. Let's make our way over here. Kind of bumble along. Okay. So I'm not even worried about stuff like that, man. The thing about it is, like, those numbers, don't even worry about that stuff. And that means everybody. It means absolutely everybody. Don't ever worry about something like that. They are just fun numbers. At least some of the places you can just wade through. Yeah. This is true. This is very true. I like the Tega. That was one of my favorite trucks early on. But then I started realizing that and the Tuz, the 420 Tataran, really made things way easier than they realistically should have been. You know what, Jer Strang, you're not wrong. Tractor Man's out there. Year and a half, buddy. And here's the thing. I will always remember, Tractor Man, when you came in here, you actually apologized about talking about tractors. You apologized for it, and you asked if it was okay to actually give some information out about tractors or something like that. Relic, you make it everywhere. I specifically remember the conversation. And if you remember what I told you initially, what's important to me is that you're passionate about something. Tractor Man, TDS Beppis, well, hello. We have another raid, folks. Hell yeah. That's the thing. Relic is 100% right. I want to learn. I want to know these things. Thank you very much for the follow there, dude. How's everything going? Official player. Wow, that is mighty official. Thank you so much, official player, for that follow. The sound of the Viking war horn. I hope everybody is doing good. You just went through like 8 hours of Pain Runner. Pain Runner, you say? I play this game with a smile on my face. I am a player since when this game was released in April of 2020, and I have enjoyed every moment of it. It is an absolute blast. How is everything going with you? What maps were you playing? Or how long have you been playing this thing for? That is some more SnowRunner right there. That's a wonderful collab pulling a big old trailer. I was talking about farm equipment and then said something to the effect of, I'm sorry for talking about tractors a lot. Should I stop? Exactly. That is exactly what Tractor Man had said. SnowRunner will awaken the sandbox kid in all of us. You're right. Played since release. Trying to play co-op was problematic. We were just playing the Dawn region. I like the Dawn region because it's very autumn vibes. Which, Dave, I know, right? It was April 20th, believe it or not. Sent it off the cliff. Me and the other viewers made Beppis skip Amor. Dude, I love Amor. Amor is honestly one of my absolute favorite maps of all time. Hands down. It had the best payoff. It had the hardest contracts to do, and I completely had an unbelievably fun time. I'm offended. Can I complain to management? Yes, there is a suggestion box somewhere, though I may have removed it, so you might have to look for it. The clip cut off before my truck was getting sent into the ocean. The best place for that is White Valley on the airstrip. And then you can just send vehicles full send, full tilt, right on out. That was the rocket trailer, and that was Amor. Amor, Chernokamsk. Yeah, those are some unbelievable. Like, I'll show you. We will go to global map. Kola, no, not Kola. Amor, Urska River, Cosmodrome, Chernokamsk, Northern Aegis installation. Yes, the submarine trailer on the Cosmodrome, but you know what? This one had the absolute best payoff. Hands down, best payoff. I could not have felt more excited about reaching the end of the journey on this one. You giggled like a kid in class whispering faint bad words. With all this tractor knowledge, anyone going to mention Big Bud? Ooh. I had to do this in another stream, but I shall do it here too. Tractor fact: when the the Model 30 was released to the Canadian market in 1946, it was the first modern mass-produced tractor ever in Canada. Have you ever had an issue where randomly the game kicks some players? Yes, we experience that all the time. We also have experienced issues with trailers being connected to trucks, and they kind of... we pass? Okay, we gotta go up here on the left. They randomly disconnect from the trailer, and if you try to hook up a different trailer to it, it uncouples from it, which is really kind of goofy. There's a lot of weird little issues. There's the fuel issue. Found out Lamborghini, yes, Lamborghini did make a tractor, and that was one of the particular issues that Ferrari had with Lamborghini. He was just like dismissive of him. Clarkson owns one. Clarkson! I love Clarkson. You must first complete an application to obtain a suggestion permit from the main office that is only open on Tuesday from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. Then your permit form must be completed and turned into the main office in exactly 15 days. When permit is received, shipping can take up to 8 days. You will then be able to submit a suggestion to be reviewed by the suggestion committee that only meets on the third Friday of every month. Basically, good luck. And they still make tractors. They started out making tractors. What is wrong with me? Just took a two-wheel drive truck in the mud? Hell yeah, do it to it, buddy. Godmaster Flex. Big Bud was actually a brand, not a model, but the model Big Bud everyone knows is the Big Bud 16V 747, which is the biggest tractor in the world and cost around $300,000 in 1978. That is wild. Absolutely wild. I think that's fantastic. So here's the thing, and it's specific because Tractor Man had been following, and we were talking about Tractor Man originally coming in and having to apologize because he was excited about knowledge that he could share with us pertaining to tractors. I honestly think that if you are passionate about something, if you are excited about something, if you want to share knowledge about something, it's good. Be passionate about it. Be excited about it. And if you don't have anybody that you can tell it to, or you don't have anybody that you can share something with, and you're looking for someone to be excited for you, I like being excited for people. I want to be your cheerleader. I want to be someone who is going to be excited at your accomplishments, at the things you want to share, at your passions. because that's important to me. And I certainly hope it's important to all you guys out there. Poor guy doesn't realize we spend plenty of time discussing stupid board. I'm pretty sure this truck can't do this, but here we go. Exactly. My community is hyping me up and also degrading me for my subpar. You know what? It's not. But here's the thing, though. Here is the thing. Space Viking. Thank you very much, my friend. You don't need to have ultimate SnowRunner skills. You don't need to have the best equipment. You don't need to use the best equipment. You can just do. And when you just do, enjoy the journey. Enjoy everything in between point A and point B. In this dumb game, I love the SnowRunner game. I love it. Mad Max out there cheering as well, my friend. All right, we're going to climb this hill over here. We're going to do a bit of a hill climb, and we're going to see if we can get to the top. This game is ridiculous. This game is ridiculously awesome. Slow runner. Yeah, they're SnowRunner. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. But yeah, this is a game that so many people have really enjoyed and kind of gathered around and enjoyed being part of, enjoyed watching, and even some of the dumb stuff that we do. It's been so much fun. We're almost going vertical right here. The truck is sliding off to the side. Won't lie, the racing track map is the only map where you need to be online to unlock a certain truck. Actually, you don't. So believe it or not, you don't actually have to do any of that to unlock any of those trucks. Spend hours doing fake things for money, pretending to do actual things people do for money. Yes. Yeah, it's a great game. Absolutely great game. Thank you, Reaper. Check my PlayStation 5. 1,002 hours. That's not including my PlayStation 4. So the last time it was Relic checked on the amount of time that we had accrued. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna get that one over there. That's the upper lift. Everything I say is out of love. It's a ridiculous game, but I love it too much. It's about the journey, not the destination. Yeah, man. Space Viking, thank you again. You still have MudRunner installed? I think I have that. I think I got it as part of PlayStation Plus, although I'm not sure. I can't remember. MudRunner is peak. I've never actually played MudRunner. I never played MudRunner. I've never played Spin Tires, but I was very keenly aware of both of them because of the online publications that I had followed, and they always brought it up. I say give it a shot. So some people like some of the functions and features of MudRunner more than SnowRunner. And Tractor Man says, Lamborghini still makes tractors. They started out making tractors post-World War II Italy, used surplus military parts. He bought a Ferrari and had a lot of problems with the clutch. And when he tried to talk to Ferrari about it, Ferrari was like, you just can't drive a car of this quality. If you want to fix it, make your own car. Now get out of my office, Tractor Boy. And I'm sure Ferrari had the surprise face when he saw the first Lamborghini car. Exactly. You're telling me the Azov Sprinter, you don't know. You don't need to do any of the multiplayer stuff to get the Azov Sprinter. Porsche's also mad tractors, but sold off the tractor division to focus on cars. It's just SnowRunner, but dumbed down. Gears and suspension. Yeah, so there's better aspects of MudRunner, but SnowRunner has a better complete experience, is what I'm told. You all have heard me wishing for Mars Runner. The maker of Exo 1 is making exactly that. Oh my god, dude. That's wild. Can't think of anything MudRunner did better. Maybe the fake I can run diff lock all the time. So the thing that MudRunner did, you could air down tires. That was one of the things that you could do. Favorite truck, probably the Navistar MV5000, because it really reminds me of the war rig from Mad Max Fury Road. Spider Lope, how are you doing? SnowRunner can run as much snow as SnowRunner can run if a SnowRunner can run snow. I am glad that you paid attention, my friend. You get the gold star for the class today because hell yeah. It's on console. Yep. Tractor Man. I don't know if Ford still makes tractors. The only thing Mud Runner did was cool was could actually use the shifter with a clutch. Yeah, see, I am not. Oh boy. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Guys. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. We're going to increase everything. Like some of Mud Runner's trucks more than the SnowRunner ones. Airing down tires, I believe you were able to do that. Actually, hold on. Let's get it from the front here. Because we're just gonna put this thing in the corner for scale. I can't tell you how awesome this is. Cannot tell you. The Ford Jubilee was on so many farms as a runabout utility tractor when I was still farming in the 90s. Reaper. Yeah, I am incredibly impressed with this. Let's clean up the weather a little bit. We can make it snow. We'll do clear sky. Ooh, nighttime looks neat. Morning's a little bit. Afternoon 1 is. Oh, no. Afternoon 3. Ooh. Neat 2. Evening 1 is neat, but afternoon 3. Afternoon 3 is the one that we want. Clear sky. Truck lights are off. All right. This is cool. I mean, honestly, this is gonna adjust the horizon just a. I want to get the truck just right in the corner. The short reveal trailer for Exo Rally Championship is in the. Okay, I will check that out. Oh yeah, I'll check that out. Yep, don't worry. Lots of car manufacturers made farm equipment. Ford made them from the teens till they sold off the division to Fiat in the 90s. Chevy had a prototype tractor. Lamborghini made tractors. Porsche made tractors, and there's a lot more. Very cool. Very, very cool. Geosaurus! Bonjour! Bonjour, my friend. Bonjour. Okay, we gotta... All right. Trying to adjust this right down in the corner there. This is perfect. I cannot believe that I haven't been up here yet, and it's beautiful. Like, everything about this game is beautiful. There's so much detail and so much depth. There's so much to this game. It's fantastic. I can't believe how amazing. Try to take an 8 slot there. District. It is so good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No. Oopsie. That's the first time I've rolled anything over, and it was all because you showed up. Is there... Yeah, you can actually... you can tow vehicles with it. I know. That's a predicament and a half right there. So, yeah. Oh my god, that's great. And I was just going for this watchtower right here. So I've been driving around the Twin Steer like all night long, and I've had no issues with the Twin Steer. You pop in for 5 seconds, and then boop, over I go. Over I go. Oh my god, that's great. Oh, that's great. Okay. So we're gonna find a truck that we're gonna use to haul short logs with. Actually, we're gonna sell that one. 216. District's chaotic energies is flipping everyone playing right now. Tractor fact: when John Deere partnered with Wagner in 1968, Wagner signed a contract stating they'd make the model WA14 and WA17 for John Deere for the next 5 or 10 years. John Deere ordered 23 WA14s and 28 WA17s, then canceled the order in 1970 to bring out their own four-wheel drive tractor, the model 7020. 1971, but the way the contract was written, because of a no-compete clause, Wagner couldn't manufacture tractors anymore, and it basically killed the company. Holy crap! I had no idea. You've been on your side more, on your side more than your wheels and 350 hours of gameplay. Well, that's a crying shame. All right, I am going to... Hold on. Can we... Now, we can do the log carrier front, but we can't actually do... We're gonna find a fun truck to do this with, because we want to transport short logs. So we're gonna make the little bridge over there. Actually, how about the good old-fashioned White Western Star in El Camino? We would wrap a chain around the log and then around the trailer hitch and just drag it around. That's what we do. Okay. So we're going to use... Here, little fella. Because we can. Because it's fun. All right, so we're going to do 2 short logs. Tractor fact: John Deere's very first row crop diesel tractor was Model 70 diesel. It has 6.2 liter 2-cylinder diesel that was only started with a pony motor. There was no electric start option. You're bored, man. That is a very big twin cylinder. 6.2 liters, because you had the 6.2 liter V8 and V8 diesel that Chevy used quite a bit. But that was 8 cylinders, not 2. When not about the Chevy Kodiak. The C70 is actually a really cool truck. It's fun because it's pretty nimble, as are a lot of those single axle style trucks. All right, so let's go get 2 short logs, and we still don't have a short log trailer. For some reason, when I play co-op for a few hours nonstop, I get a lot of stuttering when moving mouse. So I'm on the console. I'm on a PlayStation 5, so I don't have a lot of the same experience. I know that Space Viking plays the game from the PC. Do you have all the graphic options and everything cranked up, or how do you have it set up? We've got a C70 Chevy grain truck with a 366 V8 and a 5+2. So the 366 was the tall deck. And it's not like a lot of people thought that, hey, I'm going to use this larger displacement engine for like a hot rodding application because I pulled it out of a big truck. It should be good, right? And those you could not find any performance parts for. And it wasn't exactly the best setup because you couldn't do different intake manifolds, different cylinder heads. Like, everything was different about it. Yeah, the host of the game typically has the larger load on their system. And yeah, it's going to happen when anybody completes a contract or a mission or an objective. Game kind of stutters and but what about the MC that they have a Viper? Oh, that is the boss. Loader would know. Loader would know. G13. What's BG13? Loader, what was that motorcycle that had the Viper V10? I know that you know because we've discussed it before. The Boss Hoss had a Chevy 350, and that's a 350 cubic inch, 5.7 liter engine. The Tomahawk. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I knew you knew. Leno has one, right? I'm gonna time you out in a minute there, champ. But no, the system resources are significantly taxed on the host system. Leno has most bikes that have too much noise, I think, since the Viper engine is a V10. You know, it's funny, you'd think that it's a louder engine, and displacement is not indicative of the volume of the exhaust system. There is everything from camshaft profiles to cylinder engine compression ratios, what you're running for exhaust. The Harley V-Rod, I actually watched a show about them simply designing the exhaust system for that. No, Vipers have a V10. A Viper has a V10, and that's what made it very unique. He also has a company that makes a jet-powered bike. Well, you'd think that it's loud, but they have ways of actually, you know... You're the life of the funeral home. They say it sounded like 4 Harleys. Nika Fernandez! Holy moly, thank you so much, my friend. Look at half the property to water today. If you think that's crazy, there was a tractor company in Germany called Lanz Bulldog, and they made a 10.3 liter 2-stroke engine with 1 piston. So it's an 8.858 bore and a 10.2 inch 4-stroke. That is obscene, dude. Ran about 500 RPM, had the capability to run backwards. That's nuts. But Nika Fernandez, thank you so very much for that. Nika Fernandez is another awesome person who also streams SnowRunner. And if you are not following Nika Fernandez, you're doing yourself a disservice, my friends. I like this truck right here. This is a cool truck. This is about as old school gets on a lot of this stuff. This truck was always the little engine that could. Oh, also, you know what? I am completely remiss because District is in here. If you guys are not also following District is like a SnowRunner guru. And there he is, just zipping along, playing SnowRunner, coming in hot. SnowRunner Tokyo Drift Edition. That's what that was. Oh, that's awesome, dude. All right, let's go pick up some lumber. For logs. He be the Zen of Runner. But Nika Fernandez right here. And that is that Amor. I kind of feel like that's Amor. That's with the Tuz Catarin. That's an awesome truck right there. Nika Fernandez is a fantastic streamer. And you know what? She speaks a lot more languages than than probably all of us combined. Go give her a follow. And we got Space Viking down there. Space Viking, who the ever awesome artist that he is. Space Viking has his own stream. He does a podcast usually on Saturday mornings. Goro. Oh, and that's that is an older one right there. But last just chatting. All right, so I gotta where I gotta go. I gotta bring this down here across, boop boop boop, right there. I remember that one. I do remember. I do definitely. Someone come over. I have extra elote. Is it? How do you say that? Elote? Elote? Yeah, you kind of got boned over by that game, Space Viking. But yeah, Nika, I remember that. The piston is as big as a 5-gallon bucket, and they would run backwards and could technically run at 0 RPM because if the engine idled down enough, it couldn't completely roll over, and early Lanzas didn't have a reverse gear, so you just reverse the gear. Oh my goodness, that's bonkers. Elote. Okay, Elote. Yeah, but your turtle's doing good, right? Nika Fernandez has a way with her animals and her pets that is beyond fantastic. Nika Fernandez has so many different animals. Birds, turtles, her dog. You may see her dog on stream. Your turtle needed surgery, I believe. So great, so big. Yep. Cherry made it through the surgery. It was like think of like the worst kidney stone that one could ever have. So yes, very, very cool. Good things happen. Good things do happen. And you know what? It just... And your little bird is doing really well as well. The bird that you rescued. And I would be all over a burrito right now. I would love a burrito. I had a really nice, it was chicken with peppers and onions in a pita pocket and provolone cheese. It was really good. Yes, that is a great truck. The A&K MK38, the civilian as well as the military version are both awesome trucks. Go to the right and then the left. Yeah, we'll go this way. We'll go here, and then we'll go left, and then we'll be good to go. This truck has a better suspension for handling stuff like this. Whitefield Boss Fan, how are you doing? Been a while since I've been here. It's all good. How has everything been? What's new? Makes me happy to hear. Close friend Storm and I lost their dog, and my best friend growing up just lost their cat, so it's great to hear. A good animal story. Yes. Space Viking hit the nail on the head. A little bit of positivity goes a long way. There's also a tractor called the Hart Par little devil that if it got lugged down enough would kick back and start running backwards. And if you say plowing, all of a sudden the engine kicked back, forward gear became reverse, and it would back into, and in some cases over, your plow. District fell asleep. What? Amazing things happen, my friend. Amazing, magical, wonderful things. You're not allowed to sleep through those sorts of things. You guys are awesome. Fall asleep? That would be nice. Haven't done that in years. Dude, it's all good. District, for real though. We travel in some amazing circles with some wonderful people. Angel Girl! Hey, what's going on? How is everything happening with you? We're doing fantastic. We're doing fantastic here. And everybody that we shout out, that we raise up, that we support, that we tell you, hey, these are really cool people and you should be following these people. It's true. You really should be, because for some reason there is this amazing community around here, and it includes SnowRunner, and it overlaps with so many other great communities and great people and great streamers. And if you check out somebody new, chances are you might like them. They might be your jam. They might not be. You might learn something. You might meet some new people. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I am lucky. I am so lucky to have met so many incredible people through Twitch, through gaming. It's gaming. You know, gaming is at the heart of all of it, and it has allowed me to meet and get to know so many people around the world. We are global. We are absolutely global. And it's awesome. And I will never stop talking about how amazing that is. But yeah, my usual place again on Friday. Oh, your pictures of that food. So you're doing the buffet again. Most early tractors still say 40s. We're about as safe as rolling a car with no seatbelt. Yeah. A lot of early stuff is terrifying. A lot of early stuff is terrifying. Love the old British tractor that was called a field marshal. The exhaust on them would blow smoke rings when they were put under load. Okay. Used a blank shotgun shell to start. Oh my God. That's nuts. Tractor Man. See, honestly, I am happy. I am so happy that we not only told you that, hey, you could talk about tractor stuff, but we encouraged it, because this is cool stuff. This is always cool stuff. We're talking about tractors. We're talking about cars. We're talking about food and video games and candy and snacks and, you know, movies and music, and we cover a lot of ground. The only solution for Cherry was euthanasia or major operation, cutting the shell. It is the most expensive operation on exotic animal, about 721 euros. Honestly, I decided the best option, the operation. There is only one life, and life is not does not have a price. I feel happy. Yeah. The Cobb salad piled high. Oh, that Cobb salad looked awesome. That looked way too darn good. You want to skip it? So, I think you should barely have enough levels for chain tires. If you have chain tires, which I think is right around level 12 or 13, I would say go for it. The old Massey I worked on today turned out to be just a bad starter. Awesome. Love hearing fun trivia, even if I don't have a particular interest in tractors. Yep. Okay, you're level 13, you do. Then, yeah, you could make it to Alaska, and you could get a Royal BM17, Yan KMK38, get the Dairy Longhorn 3194, and just enjoy the hell out of Alaska, because Alaska is actually a cool map on this game. Alaska's a lot of fun. Oh, wait. If we go this way, we can go get... Actually, I'm going to fuel up at the fuel station. I'm going to go the other way. The word Ohio looks like a tractor. Interesting. JK Gamer, what's good, dude? You have the Royal BM17? Big cat in there, too. Someone said about the Land's Bulldog tractor engines, it's over twice the size of a Chevy 305, but with just one piston. I still find that just wild. That's so wild. We going off. Time to eat. Awesome, dude. District, take care of yourself, buddy. Thank you very much for popping in. Even if you did cause me to roll over a truck. That's fine. Absolutely. Take care of yourself. Hello, my partner has just started streaming. I was just wondering if you had any advice for new streamers. Anastasia Cross. Advice for new streamers. Enjoy it. Have fun. Don't set any expectations. Do what you want to do for the enjoyment of just simply doing it. And if you enjoy what you're doing, your community will grow. And your community echoes what you put out there. Your community is almost a reflection of the energy that you put forward. Good vibes return good vibes. Positivity returns positivity. Have fun. Just have fun. Yeah, Smokey Bear, just be yourself and enjoy doing it. Exactly. People are gonna if you are a caricature of yourself, or if you are someone who's, comes across as more plastic or fake, people will pick that out. And a lot of times people just don't like that. Love that the John Deere was 2-cylinder and the cylinders were more mounted horizontal. Yes. Once spent about $1,400 just to find out why my cat's left eye was getting cloudy. Yeah. Yep, space biking, 100%. This community's motto is, we know a thing or two, because we've seen J.R. Strang. Oh, dude, you're awesome. Yep, Camo's a new streamer. This is true. Correct me if I'm wrong, Storm, but Camouflage, if you can talk about streaming as long as... Yeah, basically... Yeah, we've had a discussion with Camo. There's a correct way of going about things, and there is a wrong way to go about doing it. Basically, like waving your arms and saying, "Hey, I'm doing a thing. Come see me do a thing." That's excessive. That's excessive. Anastasia Cross, 100% no problem. I always enjoy answering questions. I always enjoy pointing people in a good direction. Love a John Deere for the lawn, but holy cow, they don't give those. No, they don't give those things away anymore. It's not so much that it's just considered not exactly like there's a particular etiquette. There's an etiquette that kind of gets followed. Camo. You're having a stream on Thursday. There's this guy, Storm of Iron. You should totally follow on. Yeah, Space Viking will be hosting the multiplayer on Thursday. So multiplayer day for SnowRunner is on Thursdays. We start at 6, thereabouts. And then, yeah, so it's me and Space Viking. Space Viking picks the map that we are jumping into. We have been playing British Columbia, but who knows what it's going to end up being. That's a treat. Yeah, there is some SnowRunner. There's a little bit of SnowRunner. Bow to the beard and listen. But yeah, another funny thing is on Sunday at the car show, I know I haven't touched base on the car show, today, but the car show from Sunday, I did get the opportunity to hang out with Chadmaster Flex, and we talked a lot of car stuff, and it was a lot of fun, and I had a great time. And dude, if you gave me more time, I would have just continued to bend your ear about automotive stuff, car stuff, and anything and everything in between. Won't buy the John Deere lawnmowers that are not sold at actual John Deere dealers. I've heard a lot of problems with the cheaper one. All John Deere tractors from the late 1910 till 61 in the USA, 1972 in Argentina, use some version of a two-cylinder engine, from a 0.9 liter in the Model L John Deere to a monster 8.2 liter in some of the Model D John Deere. That's wild. One day, State of Decay 2 will get played more than one day. We also are considering Red Dead Redemption 2. You should definitely listen to what Storm says. After all, he does have the face of the I said that once, Hilo, and that was an old lady who told me that. And she said it as, you have the face of the Christ. And I was like, okay, no problem. I'm not going to let you get, not going to let you down. Oh, crap. That was a suspension there. Thank you very much, Camo. Anastasia Cross, thank you so much for the follow. If I'm back in time, thank you for the stream, my friend. Have a great rest of your Earth rotation, everyone. May your unit be... so I must bid you adieu. Relic, have a wonderful evening, my friend. Cake Burrito, take care of yourself. Hey, make 7... That is an awesome story. All right, I read that. That's fantastic. 7 Up! What's going on, dude? How are you doing? Do you say, bless you, my child? No. Well, although I did just there. Although technically I didn't really mean it. So does it count? I gotta go. Thought I'd pop in, but yes, I will. Absolutely. I will see what's going on, Angel Girl. Thank you very much for stopping on in. I really appreciate it. It is good to see you and good to talk to you. So... just got this game not too long ago. Any recommendations? Did you get the year 1 or year 2 or year 3 pass with this game? Also, you have a lot of DLC that is available for free, and there's a year 1 thank you pack that you can get. I highly recommend picking it up. Entirely worth it. Actually, where am I going? Oh, okay. I'm going that way. All right, we'll go that way. There's a ton of DLC that's available for this game. So you've got 3 year passes. Year 1 pass, year 2 pass, year 3 pass. Each one of the year passes will contain 4 separate DLCs. This game does not automatically download the DLCs for you. You have to manually download them. So if you buy the year pass, the DLC just shows as being free. Just download it. There's typically 2 to 3 new trucks per DLC chunk. You can also buy a lot of new DLCs. DLC Year 1 is probably one of my favorites. Love my Cub Cadet mower. We have 2. The one's lasted since 2011, with no issues. How has Sabre not sponsored me yet? That is a very good question. I have no idea. But, I won't question it because I'm not too worried about it. I just really enjoy everything that they do. I love this game, and I have played this game since launch. I have probably in the neighborhood of past 1,500 hours into it. Chances are more. I would have to tally it up between the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 playthroughs. Because they're put together by a minimum wage worker that probably didn't care how they went together. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, all of the DLC for this game is worth it. Year 2 hasn't been as strong. Year 3 has been coming along. We have seen 2 DLCs for Year 3. So we've got... And they're the Canadian. So depending on, where you are geographically located, or if you have a place that you like calling home, that you like having being represented in a video game. Never forget an 8-year-old died for you. Oh God, jeez. And Nikes, that's a whole other ball of wax right there. We'll go this way. This right here is one of the base game trucks. This is the white Western Star 4964. You get this in the second map on the very first in Michigan. One thing I will absolutely recommend of this game, don't make it a race. Enjoy the time that you spend with it. Enjoy the journey. It is truly, and as Relic had brought up earlier, that we had spoken of initially, it's about the journey. It's not about the destination. Your truck's gonna get stuck. Your truck's gonna roll over on its side. Your truck's gonna lose its cargo. Don't worry about it. See it as another step in the chain of the adventure, and enjoy every bit of that adventure. Camo, take care of yourself. Have a good night, my friend. We'll be back on Thursday, so don't forget that Wednesday is our night off, and then we'll be right back into it on Thursday with the multiplayer, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So show up for that. It's a good time. We've got Space Viking on the Discord. Basically, don't stop believing. I mean, if you were a Journey song, so the whole point is just, well, see, here's the thing. To deliver stuff, you have to remove landslides. You have to fix locations. You have to build bridges. You have to uncover watchtowers so you can be able to see the landscape. I mean, this is the first map of DLC number 10. This is Duncan Bay, British Columbia. We've still got watchtowers that we haven't even made it to. We still have bridges and crossing locations, excuse me, that we need to repair. Space Viking! Yes! Death Stranding is delivering stuff. This is something else, something magical. This game has a vibe all of its own. 7 Up, thank you so much for the follow right there, my friend. We've got bridges that we have to repair right there. We've got pipelines that we have to repair to be able to cross over. We've played a number, in other words, Toto, hold the line! This is a great game. It has, when you find a groove, each map is like a puzzle with a million trucks to pick. So that's a very good and interesting question as well. We've got a garage right here. Why don't we go check it out? In our truck storage, we have every flavor of truck under the sun that you could possibly choose from. You go with what's available on the map. Use what's available, and then start to see. Nika Fernandez, thank you so much. Thank you for the cheers. Like, this guy right here, the GMC, this is a truck that you get in the tutorial, and it still is a good truck to this day. You've got your choice between Russian trucks, American trucks, super heavy haulers, stuff that would be scout trucks, all kinds of stuff. You're gonna just use it. You're gonna see what works best with what truck. There are some standouts. Yes, there are clear and cut better trucks than others. But you know what? Sometimes the fun is using the underdog, using the truck that may not be the best for what you're doing, but it's the most enjoyable for what you're doing. This is a truck that came in Michigan. Nika Fernandez, you're the one who's awesome here. I'm just lucky to know you. You can have a 4-player co-op, and all of the progress is saved by the hosting player. So if you start the game and then invite people in, all of the progress is going to be saved to your game. If somebody finds an upgrade part on the map, everybody gets it. If they unlock a truck on the map, same thing. The John Deere Model D from mid-1927 till 1953 used an 8.2-liter two-cylinder engine with a 6.7 bore and a 7-stroke at 3.91. That is very low compression. Needed 13 quarts of oil, 56 quarts of coolant. Holy moly. And only ran at 900 RPM. That's nuts. Yeah, co-op in this is a lot of fun. And the best part of co-op, getting 4 people all together, get them all in scout trucks. Get them all in the scout trucks. Drive around the map. Explore. Enjoy the hell out of it. Make a convoy. Just cruise around. Get the watchtowers. Cross rivers. Cross through mud. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can crash too. Fly off cliffs. Absolutely. You can do that. Or you, with friends, you can play bumper cars. You can goof off. You can just have a good time. All right. So we get that temporary little bridge that's right here. Sola Strato truck darts when? Actually, we went in and we kind of goofed off a little bit, and we had a little preview of what truck darts actually are. Killers? Oh, whatever. Love to finish contracts and fly off cliffs before recovering. Exactly. That reminds me of the silly border crossing in Mud Runner. You could cross as long as you didn't have logs loaded. So, everything takes damage. Tires take damage. Let's see if this will make it up the mountain. Be kind of interesting. I mean, we're basically not set up for really anything else other than short logs. Your pride takes damage. Yeah. You know, sometimes it happens too. I'm not too worried about it. And we're stuck on a tree. Norman, what is up, dude? How are you doing, my friend? Okay. I mean, we're not playing Call of Duty, so. Nika Fernandez, absolutely. Didn't mean to. Hey, I have no problem. Tired. House is done except for some light cleaning. Nice, dude. Thank you very much, Nika Fernandez. Let's go get that that other watchtower that we were trying to get, and then District popped in, and then we drove off the ramp. What's your delivery per flip ratio? We've basically built a lot of stuff. Yours is 0.8. Get a pending approval for the loan on the. So was that the new place that you had showed us? Because that place looked awesome, dude. That place looked awesome. Nice. Norman, I couldn't be happier for you, man. That is such fantastic news. That is awesome. I am super excited for you. Okay. Well, another car show. Car show is 27th. Okay. I will have to make note of. Yeah, Norman, that place is looking awesome. That place from the listing you had showed us, that place is amazing. You start working on your car there. You're actually going to have a reason. You're going to have space. Get up on it. So let's get up here. So we're basically going to drive like all the way up here. See if this truck will do it, because the Warthog actually didn't do too bad. There was a tractor called the Twin City 6095, meaning 60 drawbar horsepower and 95 belt horsepower. It had a gargantuan 36.5 liter. My God. It had a 7.25 and 9 bore and stroke. Needed 480 quarts of coolant. Ooh. Was it a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke? There's a bunch of them down there. They're all just hanging out. They're all having a good time. I'm having a good time. It's all good. All right, so I think it was right over here, just past the tent. Who was that? Was that bugs? Oh, those are birds. Bugs or birds? I don't even know, man. Still got about 137 liters of fuel, so if we can actually make it to the... Yeah, we'll be good with the watchtower over here. And we're going to come back to that really, really cool scenic overlook that was just so damn neat. Yeah, right across here, because this is cool. Like, really, really cool. 4-stroke 6-cylinder. Okay. Yeah. That's wild, man. All right, so we need to figure out somehow get to the other side of that. I think we'll try that. No, actually, that we won't be able to, so we got to get past that. Try to get up through here, because this is basically just big old rock. All right. Okay, we can make it. I think we can make it. Might be able to make it. Yes. Kind of. Haven't made it just yet. We're still getting there. I see. So if we go really slow, and I'm also hoping that I do not get the... Oh no. Okay, we're gonna get the body hung up on this thing if we go that way. Right? Nope. I think we got it. There we go. Deadly race discovered. Oh, okay. And just, yeah, chilling. Scenic overlook, if you will. The Deadly Race is that one right there. How the hell? I guess they expected us to kind of cut across this way. Your guess is as good as mine. But okay, we get some stuff opened up. We get some contracts done. No, actually, we only got tasks done. We didn't get any contracts done. Oh, check out that moon in the background there. But unfortunately, this is where things kind of draw to a close for the evening. Well, do you want to keep it? Do you want to keep it in the Mopar family, or would you prefer? Because an LS6, like a modern updated LS motor, because the LS6 is an awesome motor. 440 would be fantastic though. Like if you can dump a 440 big block Hemi into that thing, that would be rad. Let's go see who's out there that we have the ability to go and raid. Is anybody actually playing SnowRunner? You know who's playing SnowRunner? As ironic as this is, you know who's playing SnowRunner right now? District is playing SnowRunner. You guys want to go raid District? District is playing SnowRunner, and I think we owe it to him. You want to do it? All right. You guys want to go raid? Elo, thank you. Your 66 Dart is so cool, man. Norman, the car show that I went to on Smokey Bear, thank you so much for that follow. The car show that was on Sunday, man, I'll tell you, it was incredible. So we're going to go raid District B13. District is a really good friend of the channel. Make him crash with this raid. I mean, we might. Come along, join me. Let's go hang out over there. Say hello. District's a good dude. And he is playing, actually, SnowRunner. I think he's on hard mode. So he's doing a hard mode. We'll be back Thursday night. Wednesday is my night off because I actually have to do errands and I have to do laundry and stuff like that. I did see a really cool 33 Dodge Brothers coupe with a 360 in it. Lowered Corvette suspension in the back end. Oh, awesome, Ori. Yeah, Norman, dude, there was awesome stuff at this show. You should have seen some of the Mopars that were there. I don't know. I might just raid the fridge because I don't feel like going anywhere. So there's that. 340, I do actually have one, but you're putting it in your 50. Oh, dude. That's awesome. You get a lot of Dodges? You're a Dodge guy? You know what? Let's continue this on Thursday. Come back over. Join us on Thursday. Thank you, everyone who stopped by. Thank you for the raids tonight. Thank you for all of you awesome people for hanging out, having a good time. We'll see you again Thursday, multiplayer, Space Viking. Take care, folks.